My parents left me at a train station as a joke. Let's see how he finds his way home. I never went back. 20 years later, they found me. This morning, 29 missed calls. I was 12 when my parents thought it would be hilarious to abandon me at a train station 40 miles from home. We'd gone into the city for what they called a family day, which should have been my first warning since we never did family anything. My younger sister Emma was their golden child, the one who could do no wrong. I was just the older son who existed to stay out of their way and not cause problems. After lunch, they told me to wait on a bench while they used the restroom. I sat there for 20 minutes before I realized something was wrong. I checked the bathrooms. Empty. I searched the entire station, my heart pounding harder with each empty corridor. That's when I found the note tucked under my backpack. Let's see how our smart boy finds his way home. Consider it a life lesson. Mom and Dad. I stood there holding that note, watching families reunite at the platform, and something inside me just broke, not with sadness, with clarity. They'd finally shown me exactly how much I mattered to them. I had $23 in my pocket from birthday money I'd been saving. I walked to the ticket counter and asked how far that would take me in the opposite direction. The ticket agent, an older man named Robert, looked at me with concern. "Son, where are your parents?" I showed him the note. His face went pale. He made me wait while he called someone, and 20 minutes later, a social worker arrived. I told them everything. The forgotten birthdays while Emma got parties, the times I'd been locked in the garage as punishment for Emma's mistakes, how I made my own school lunches because they forgot to buy food I liked. The social worker's expression grew darker with every word. My parents showed up 3 hours later, laughing and holding shopping bags. "There's our adventurer," my dad called out cheerfully. "Did you figure out the buses?" Their smiles disappeared when they saw the social worker. Mom immediately switched to tears. "We were just teaching him independence. He's so needy. We thought a little challenge would help him toughen up." But Robert had already made copies of their note, and I'd already told the truth. I spent that night in emergency foster care. Within a week, I was placed with Robert's brother, Frank, who had adult children and had always wanted to foster. Frank didn't just take me in. He saw me. He noticed I loved building things and bought me tools. He asked about my day and actually listened to the answers. He made me breakfast and packed lunches with little notes that said things like, "You've got this, kid." My parents fought the placement for exactly 2 months before giving up. Too much paperwork, too many court dates, too much explaining why they'd abandoned their son as a joke. They had Emma. That's all they really wanted anyway. I took Frank's last name when I turned 18. He helped me apply to colleges, co-signed my first apartment, and sat in the front row at my graduation. He was at my wedding. He held my son in the hospital. He was my dad in every way that mattered. I built a life, became a civil engineer, married someone who thinks I'm remarkable, had 2 kids who'll never question if they're wanted. I hadn't spoken to my biological parents in 20 years, changed my number, moved states, built walls they couldn't climb. This morning, I woke up to 29 missed calls, all from my sister Emma. The voicemails started apologetic. "Hey, it's Emma. Mom and Dad really want to talk to you." Then desperate. "Please, they're getting older. They've changed." Then angry. "You're so selfish. They made one mistake 20 years ago. The final one was honest. Dad's medical bills are destroying them. They thought maybe you'd help since you're doing so well. Family helps family, right?" I deleted every voicemail without finishing them. Then I blocked the number. Some lessons stick. They taught me at that train station that I was disposable, that my worth was measured in how useful I was to them. 20 years later, they proved they hadn't learned anything. They just finally needed something from the son they threw away. Frank called this afternoon, somehow having heard through distant relatives. "You okay, son?" I smiled, watching my boy build with Legos at the kitchen table, completely secure in the knowledge that he's loved. "Yeah, Dad," I said. "I'm home."